Hey guys, it's Barry from Cloudy with a Chance of Games here. Hot on the heels of the Good Stuff event last week, we are obviously on the final day of Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle as a demo. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in, have a look at the game, what it offers, and we'll run through a couple of the actual matches as part of this. We'll show off the customization options, talk about price and launch date as well. Let's jump in. So obviously this was a demo, as I said, part of the Good Stuff event last week. It was the first of the 3 demos that we got, so it dropped for everybody on Tuesday, sorry. The game itself is a slight variation, as some of us predicted in the lead up, to the Good Stuff event. It's a battle royale style game, so you've got 64 players in the game, and obviously the aim is to be the last one. Okay, so jump through the title screen now. So obviously when you first load into the game, obviously you've got all the training elements across the top, so it explains about the battle royale matches, what happens, the option to spectate and how to control it, because once you are eliminated, or even if you just fancy going in and watching a game, you can literally hop onto any of the games that are in progress and actually jump in and just sit and watch it. The one thing I am going to go to though is obviously customization. So if we look at customizing, you get the option within this to customize the maze themes. So we've got the classic maze, 40th anniversary Pac-Man maze, and then we've got a couple of cool and slightly funky ones out there as well. So we've got spring, we've got a summer one, there's obviously an autumn, which is right for this time of the year. And then obviously there's also a winter one as well. So you can select this so that your map, in essence, looks like this as you play through. Now in terms of the other customization options you've got, I should say, you can customize the face of your Pac-Man. So you can have just a plain Pac-Man. You can go to having, a bandit wrap, glasses. And as you can see there, you can change the colours of the glasses. I've got mine on here. I've currently got mine set to black, but you can change them to any of the selected colours that you've got there. Let's change them to white, just mix it up for a bit. There's quite a good number of options there, just to kind of add to the fun of it, I guess, really. And then if we come down to the head, you can stick a cap on. And again, you can change the colours. You've got a variety of different either hairstyles, headpieces such as the headphones, or a daisy crown, princess crown, all those different sorts of things. And then we can customise the body, so you can make yourself look like a bumblebee, have some wings, cat, fox. As you can see, there's a good variety, just to as I say, just to add to the fun, and add that little bit of a personal touch to your Pac-Man character. And then up in the top left hand corner of the screen, you can change the logo that you that's presented with your gamer tag. So you've got a number of ones there, which you can run through. I've kind of gone with the semi-classic pixely stroke look, and then obviously the game lets you, once we come out of customization, lets you go into the stats. As you can see, I've not necessarily had a tremendous amount of time to play it, but when I have played it, I've picked up 16 games, 1 top 3 finish, a couple of top 10s. So this could be an interesting playthrough. You might see a variety of outcomes. If we go down to the play mode, obviously the main elimination mode is there. You've got the option very nicely to pre-order so that you can get access to Pac-Man on launch day, which can either be done here, or obviously you can go straight through to the Stadia store, and on there, and you can put the pre-order in now. Pac-Man, the full version, launches on November the 17th. It's $16.99 in the UK and $19.99 in dollars. And then, as I say, some of the games that are going on at the moment, you get the option to jump in and spectate if you want to. What we're going to do though today is we're going to jump in and we're going to have a few games of the elimination mode, just so everybody can see, if they haven't had a chance to jump into the demo, so they can see what they're maybe missing or what to expect when the game does launch on the 17th of November. If you haven't customised your Pac-Man, when you do go into the queue, you do get the opportunity to jump in and obviously customise if, as I say, if it's something you've not done already. The queue counter will go up on the right hand side. This is basically putting you into that main matchmaking and looking to see how many games it can match you with. It counts up whilst it's doing the matchmaking, and then once it finds a match, it will start to then count down. There we go. So we're in the queue. It's now counting down. At the moment, obviously, ordinarily at this point, if you've got friends that have jumped into the queue at exactly the same time as you, or we imagine when the full game does launch, you'll also have the ability to obviously set up custom matches. They will show who's in your game. If we click ready, warp into the game, and we'll see all of the Pac-Man jumping in. Here we go. So you've got two options. You can either use the analog stick, or you can, in this, use the D-pad if you want to, depending on how old school you want to find yourself being. Obviously power-ups in each corner, and then there's a variety of different power-ups that jump in through either sides of the map. One thing you will notice, rather than just one map, you've got these at the top of the screen like I've just passed there. There are sort of gateways into the other maps. Obviously, as I say, there's 16 other people, 64 other people, sorry, that are playing effectively in the same game as you. Love this little perk. It creates the horrible smell that keeps them all away. Obviously, as best as we can. Clear the map. There we go. Take you on to level 2. And you just keep on running through. With the power-ups, as you hover over them, you can actually press and hold A or B, and it will store the power-up. Try and get the strawberry before it goes. There we go, we've got somebody else in my map now. So, interestingly, you can eat the other Pac-Man if you can catch him. There we go. Lots of points and extra life. Wow. It's worth mentioning, you start with 3 lives in this. You can collect more, obviously, by killing other players, taking them out. And I fear that I'm going to be a victim. Yeah. Go. So what makes it interesting now, you're not just got to navigate ghosts, you are obviously trying to navigate any other players that decide that they want to jump into your map. There we go. Oh. They're going to catch me out. That perk is one that you definitely want to avoid. Oh, that wasn't a great game, if I'm honest. Eliminated, where did we finish? Top 20, so that's 19. Obviously, as you go, collect XP, and in usual fashion, you will level up. Now, with this, you've got the option to spectate, so I'll show you some of the spectate controls. So you've got all of these different maps from all of the players that are going on, and what you can do is you can jump in, and if you press the R2 button, you can zoom in on solely that map. If you want to watch a particular player, maybe if you're playing with your friends and you want to see how they're doing, you can do that. Then you've also got the voting, which ends for the top of power-ups and stuff that go into the levels. Just flick back. Let's see what's going on in this one. Okay, so this guy's dazed, temporarily dazed them all the ghosts. Chomping his way through them. These votes do pop up pretty regularly when you are spectating, so that you're still designed to obviously feel that you're still part of the game in that sense, even though you are kind of sat on the sidelines watching. Nice little feature to have, especially as you don't just want to get into a habit of, once you've lost, just quitting, especially if, as I say, if you are playing with friends. Let's quit out of that game so we know where we finished, and then what we'll do is we'll jump back into another one. I have to say that the small amount of time that I have had to play with this, I've picked it up pretty much straight away, obviously because it launched slightly early on the Tuesday. It dropped onto the store at 4 o'clock, and here at Clouded with a Chance of Games, we're obviously doing 3 days of coverage for the Good Stuff event. We decided that we were going to jump in and kind of do a little bit of a show off at that point, in terms of the game, give everybody some expectations. But certainly when you are playing with friends, and most of the games that I've done so far have been in that group setting where everybody's jumped in together, and it is a lot of fun. You kind of, obviously you're striving to beat your friends as best as you can, but you certainly you don't want to be the first one out and sat on the sidelines watching. You want to be the one collecting the kudos. So you've got warp tunnels on either side of the map. Ooh, almost caught myself out there. And if I'm not careful, I'm definitely going to catch myself out. No, we're good. If they split, we could be in trouble. Oh, there's another Pac-Man coming in. It just adds to the chaos having another player jump into your map when you're kind of not expecting it. You kind of take all that time to focus on the ghosts and collecting, and obviously collecting everything. And then when you see that other person jump into the map, there's almost that moment of panic. Like you're like, hang on, I'm not on my own. There's the warp function. Jump from one side of the map to the other pretty quickly, which is nice. Oh, power up ran out just in time. There's another map cleared. When you the point that obviously you can eat the other characters is when you are bigger than they are. Obviously when you are gobbling these all, they do slow you down, so the ghost, it feels like obviously the ghosts get quicker, and that's primarily down to the fact that you are being slowed down by chomping your way through and collecting everything as you go. Repel them on a bit of a shield there. Okay, so the repel and the shield is gone. Pick up the orange. Off we go again. See if we can get over here and collect another, complete another map. There we go. To round 4. I want to steer clear of that. The one with the hearts, it attracts the ghosts to you, so it's obviously never ideal. You want to be keeping as far away from them as possible, and I'll take the life up, thank you very much. Take those out. Thank you very much. Try and see if we can catch up with this. There we go. Daze them all. Use that time to get my way around the map if I can. Oh, they boxed me in there. Final round. Complete another map. Here we go. Ah! It's probably a good job I've got one more life left, I think. Maybe 2. We'll use the pork, get myself out of a little bit of trouble there. Don't want this one, that makes the ghost go quicker. They already go fast enough. Another map done. Excellent. Hey, there we go. Take that for the win. jump up some serious XP there. Take that. I like the nice little end screen at the end. You get obviously, you get to see who's finished first, second, and third. Obviously, your name up in lights, which is it's exactly what you want to see, really, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Shall we do? Let's do another one. What we'll try and do this time is we'll try and unlock some of the gates, and I'll jump into other maps as well, show you obviously how chaotic that can be. Main aim, of course, is to grab a side of being the last Pac-Man standing. Finish as many maps as you can. Obviously, if you get the opportunity to jump into somebody else's map and eliminate the competition, why not? May as well take it. Okay, we're counting down now. Just ready up and walk back in. Just to confirm, as I was saying earlier, today, so 27th of October, is the last day that the demo is available. Beyond that, it will then move to being a release of a full game, which is November 17th. As I say, available from the Stadia store to pre-order now. $16.99 in the UK and $19.99 in dollars. Okay, let's jump into somebody else's map. There we go. See what they're doing. They're obviously going... Ooh. Take them out. Jump back into another map. This is definitely where you've got to watch out, because I've found if you jump too many times in the map, then obviously you will catch yourself out. See what was coming there. There we go, unlocked another one. Well and truly snookered there. Well and truly snookered. See if we can wipe them all out. There we go, finished the map. It's going to be round one done. On to round two. I was actually saying the other day to a couple of the guys that when I first played this, when I first picked it up last Tuesday, I was like, no way, I never used to be this bad at Pac-Man. Felt like it was all of those normal reflexes and calmness that you've got with, you know, when we were accustomed to playing it when we were a lot younger as kids. You know, it's just, it felt like it was totally gone, if I'm honest. And I think part of that is added to the dynamic that you're not just playing on your own, you are in there with 64 other people. It certainly turns the pressure up. Could be in some trouble here. I have no idea how I got out of that one. Well, obviously I do, because that's what I did, but realistically shouldn't have got out of it. Let's open up another gate. There we go, complete another map on level 3. See if we can pick up some more good stuff. Obviously over on our website, Cloudy with a Chance of Games, we bring you all the latest news, reviews. You know, we try and get ahead of everything as best we can, keep everybody in the community updated, and obviously try and give them some insight into when things are coming. Throw in the odd article with some speculation where we try and connect the dots, but do head over to the website, cloudywithachanceofgames.com. And then obviously right here on our YouTube channel, on a Tuesday and on a Sunday, we do our community play-alongs, where we get together with the Stadia community, and with people that obviously are, you know, regular followers and friends of the show, jump in, and we tend to mix it up in terms of the games we play. So we'll play some Grid. Grid's been a really popular one in the last few weeks for us, especially with some of the community members. They like to have a good demolition derby, even though that's not necessarily always the aim of the races in Grid. We've added our own seem to have added our own level of complete destruction to it, which has been really well received. And then obviously we like to jump in and do things like Bomberman. You know, obviously Battle Royale version of Bomberman has been popular, and I dare say we will add these to our Cloudy play-alongs as well. You know, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people in the community picking up Pac-Man when it launches. There's going to be a lot of excitement, and certainly the demo's created you know, a buzz around it, and it's interesting to see that, you know, something that's I put it down as a cult classic really, but you know, 40 years later, and we've still got people going absolutely crazy for it, excited to see it come to, you know, a new platform as we move forward into, you know, that not only the next generation in consoles, but cloud gaming is really a sign of the future. Obviously it's here, you know, but it's something that's growing and growing successfully, well received. The best thing to do is, especially with things like Stadia, is jump in and actually try it out. You know, there's a lot of misinformation out there, which is why we kind of direct you to places like our website, our YouTube shows, where we talk about you know, all the latest events, just so that you can make sure that you are receiving factual information and that it's not misconception about the platform, because there's certainly a lot out of it. You know, there's a lot of it out there, I should say. So, you know, at Cloudy with Games on Twitter, reach out to us there if you've got any questions, and you know, we're obviously more than happy, you know, to engage, and you know, and answer any questions that you might have. So that's our website is cloudywithachanceofgames.com. Over on Twitter, we're at Cloudy with Games, and then obviously our YouTube channel, which you are right here now, is Cloudy with Games as well. So if you've liked this video, do us a favour and give us a like. It helps us out with all the YouTube algorithms, and obviously click subscribe and the notification bell, and then obviously you'll receive a notification every time that we've got a show coming up or we're going live. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Pac-Man, and we'll see you all again soon.